Gymshark Lift in LA. It's been an incredible day so far. I am gonna check in with you when we are in a different place because it's a little loud right now. I'm so happy that we're here. Gymshark Lift LA. You guys, this day still feels like a dream to me. I have been wanting to go to a Gymshark Lift event for years. Starting off, we waited in line to go inside the actual event. Once we were inside, I was so excited. Like, I was literally in tears waiting in line. I was so overwhelmed with joy. I feel like for me, sometimes it's a little bit hard, like vlogging in public or bringing my camera around. And at events like this, it's a bunch of like-minded individuals who also have their cameras, they're vlogging, they love the gym. It just felt like I was in my element, like surrounded by my people. Once we got inside, we looked around. We were trying to figure out like which line we should get in first. We got in line for the meet and greet, which was Brittany, Libby, Whitney, and a few other athletes. I'm so glad that we got in that line when we did, because naturally that line got so long, super fast. So we were towards the beginning of it. We still waited in line for like an hour, but thankfully we were towards the beginning. So we did get to meet everyone and I was just freaking out. Like, I love these people so much. They are so influential to me, to my lifestyle, to my fitness journey, to just like my everyday. Truthfully, like when I open up my phone, like these are the people who are popping up on my social media who I've been following for years, and it's always just so special to see them in real life and have those interactions with them. I was so happy. First we met Brittany. I had met Brittany once before. Actually, I met Brittany, Libby, and Whitney once before at the Whitney pop-up in LA back in September of 2021. Look who I found!
What's up, fam? Let's get this lit!
So this is my second time meeting them, but for some reason I was so emotional this time. Like the last time I met everyone, I was cool, it was fine. And this time, like I really like could not keep it together when I talked to everyone. I feel like I was just having a really emotional week. I was just feeling all my feelings about how much this event meant to me. So I just absolutely started bawling when I walked up to them. With Brittany, I have her merch of her sweatshirts. I have the Let's Get This Lift, Let's Lift, It's a Good Day to Lift. I have 3 of them and I absolutely live in them. Like, I love her merch so much. It is so cute. I showed her my sweatshirt that I brought. And the last time I met her, I had showed her the sweatshirt, and I feel like that kind of like, you know, was like, oh my gosh, like we met a few years ago. Like, I know you meet a lot of people, but like I have the sweatshirt and like I brought it last time. So I feel like it maybe kind of clicked. I just basically vented my whole emotions to Brittany. I was basically saying how I've been doing YouTube now for 2 to 3 years, and I feel like it just sometimes feels discouraging. It's hard to put yourself out there. I just feel like this season of my life has been very slow. There hasn't been a lot of movement in terms of my socials or my relationships. Like it's really just been like me, myself, and I in this chapter. Sometimes it can be like, is this the right decision? Like, am I doing the right thing? So I basically was explaining all that to her, and I'm sobbing and she was crying, and I was just saying how much I look up to her and her life and her relationship, and you know, I just feel like I resonate heavily with her and her just like vibes. That was really great. And she kind of just said like, don't give up on your goals, like never give up. And I don't know, it's just like nice to hear that from someone who doesn't and who you so heavily look up to, being like, don't give up on yourself. Then we went to Libby. I don't know, Libby's just so fun. I've been following all these athletes for years now, so there's just so many moments that they pop up on your phone. In some of my hardest chapters in life, like I've turned to these videos and like used the content that they put out as inspiration to do better and a nice escape. Like I remember at different points in my life turning to their videos. So it was kind of the same thing, just like sharing with Libby how much her content means to me, and that it was just really cool to meet her again. And then we got in line for Whitney, and again, I honestly like embarrassed myself. Like I literally had a tissue in my hand because I knew I was gonna start crying when I talked to her. And again, like when I met her the last time, it was like so fine. And this time I don't know, I just feel like it felt good to kind of like share how I was feeling with these people who I really look up to. Kind of the same thing, shared with Whitney how I've been feeling, and expressed how much her videos and Gymshark means to me. Like I remember when I was in college a few years ago, like sitting in my college bedroom, and I used to watch her videos like every week. I just remember like that was just such a nostalgic time of like when she would post, and like just getting in bed and like watching them before bed, and like that was what really got me fueled in my fitness journey. Like I feel like that's when I was going to the gym like all the time. I was so excited to lift. Like she really motivated me. And I do feel like without Whitney and without Gymshark, like I don't know if my fitness journey would look the same way that it does. I was sharing that with her. I was sharing with her twice when I met her. I told her how I have her Tarte eyeshadow palette from a few years back, and both times when I told her that, she's like, you're an OG fan. And I was like, yes, I am. I've loved her for years, and just so nice to have that moment and to like meet someone who you really love. I don't know. Then after the meet and greet, we were like, let's go head over to the merch line. Like, we have to go see what they have for merch. We went over to the merch line. Oh my gosh, it was hectic over there. They had these custom prints that they were making. So there was a line for that and then a separate line for purchasing your merch. They had the whole pop-up store. I kind of did like a walk around. I know this is not the best footage of it, but I just like walked around that area. I saw this shirt that I like really, really liked, but it was the only size they had was a 3XL. And I kept asking these people, I'm like, do you have this in a smaller size? Like, do you have this in a smaller size? And everyone was like, no, we sold out, no, we sold out. And then finally, like the third person I asked was like, we're gonna be bringing out some of the sold out stuff that we have left in the back. Wait by this rack. So then I waited by that rack, and long story short, I ended up getting this shirt in a medium. It's so cute. It says I love gym on the back of it, and then has little Gymshark logo on the front. I have been living in this shirt since I got it. I absolutely love it. Then we went outside to eat, because at this point we had not eaten yet. Like, we had gotten there pretty early. We were waiting in all these lines, so we were absolutely starving. They had one food truck. One, like Gymshark, what? You have to have more than one food truck for these things. There's so many people. So we waited in line. It was like a Greek pita food truck. So I got this like steak pita wrap with french fries in it. Finally, we waited in line, and we were waiting so long to eat. We waited in line to order, and then we were waiting for the food. And as we were waiting for the food, I literally could not believe it. I could not believe it. Out walks Steve and Morgan. I was like, oh my gosh, like they are right in front of me. Steve's meet and greet happened at the same time that Whitney, Brittany, Libby meet and greet was happening. So we didn't get to go online for Steve's, and then Morgan's was gonna be later in the day. But again, these lines were like super, super long. So we were kind of like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to wait in her line, and like we were gonna catch a flight that day. So long story short, they walk out and they're getting coffee, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys are right in front of me. So I didn't have my vlogging camera. I think it was like at the table we were eating, but I'm going to insert the pictures here of when I met them, because oh my gosh, like what goals, like literal goals. I used to have them as like my wallpaper on my phone, because I just think they're such a cute couple. Like, they were so genuinely nice. Like, I know it's a meet and greet, and you know, I don't know, just like I can't explain it, but they were just such good people when I met them. Like, so nice, so sincere, so willing to take a picture with me even though it wasn't during their meet and greet. They were just trying to get coffee. I don't know. It was really, really special. And then after the event, Steve had announced that it was his last Gymshark event. So I'm like, oh my gosh, if I did not meet him then, I don't know if I ever would have had the chance to. That was super special and a very universal lucky moment that they were outside at the same time that we were getting food. Then we went back inside, and there was a seminar of Whitney, Libby, and Brittany. They did like a Q&A. So we just like stood and listened to their seminar, and it was just like so great. Like, oh, I was so mesmerized to just be like there and like listening to them. And I was really glad that we caught that, because there was so many different things going on during the event. Like, there was like workout classes and like different seminars, and like Ben Francis was doing seminar with David Lade. Like, there was all these things going on. And so it was just hard, because like you kind of had to pick and choose like where you're gonna be. So the fact that we did catch a seminar and it was some of my favorite people, I was like, oh my gosh, great. I did take my camera through the event. I'll like play that footage now of just like me walking through what the event looked like. There were all these different photo op spots. There was the gym outside. Like, it was so hot, and we were again gonna catch a flight that day, so we didn't really work out there because we wouldn't have had a chance to shower. We had overnight flights. We just walked around and looked at everything and watched, but there was an outdoor workout area with like all different types of lifting equipment. It was so cool. Like, I was obsessed. Take you through a walkthrough of the event right now. I already bought a shirt. It's so cute. It says I Heart Gym on it. We have one of the athlete meet and greets behind me. There's 2 stations, so this one right here, and then one over there. And then there's this, the music is so loud. There's this cute little like photo op station here. They have this little muscle mommy sign and a bunch of sports bras. Not the deadlift and chill, I can't. And they have this little sign here, being a badass with a good ass. I took a picture in front of that. And then this is the other meet and greet section. They have one going on right now. They just did a seminar here. We watched a little bit of the one with Whitney, Libby, and Brittany, which was so amazing. I'm so glad I got to watch. And then outside, they have this whole lifting area. And then they have a bunch of little like pop-up vendors out here. I got this like steak pita wrap before. I was so hungry. That's the setup of the event. I put this in my caption of my post for Instagram. Like, I cannot remember the last time I walked into a gym or like worked out, ran, went to yoga, anything. Like, I can't remember the last time I was active and wasn't wearing Gymshark. I absolutely love this brand. I have loved this brand for years. They have been on my vision board. Like, my vision board is on my door right now. Gymshark has been on my vision board for years. Like, it is always a company that has so heavily resonated with me. I love their representation. I feel like I love the athletes and the faces of the brand, but I also just like love the brand itself. Like, I love their clothing. I just feel like, you know, when you put something on and you feel like your highest being, that's just how I feel when I wear Gymshark. So to be at this event and to be at a lift event after years and years and years of like seeing video footage of it and to actually be there was just so incredible. It was just a really special day. That concludes this video. I cannot express how happy and still to this day like riding the cloud 9 that I am from being there. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you do not miss future videos, and I will see you next time.
We gotta wipe our tears away. We gotta wipe our heart.
Let's get this lift, baby.
Let's get this lift.